Today I'm going to be covering a useful tool that you may be using before or during a race to adjust the data in your database. It is based on the entries.ini. The entries.ini allows us to go ahead and use control sessions and data sections to go ahead and accomplish very many tasks at one time. But normally this will be done on the entries.ini every time you save a record, update a record, or run the Alt F4 in the Enter Edit name screen, or use the command update all entries. Instead of adapting this to do those functions where you're only going to be wanting to do it for that race or one time only, we're going to avoid having to use the save and update method, and we're going to turn around and create an external ini file that we can run using the process ini file command and run it just once, and then in the future you can ignore that and not use it, not be stuck with accidentally updating the entries ini, and the next time you copy over that race you can't figure out why your data is changed. The first thing we're going to do on this is we're going to look at the data we received from the race director on a race that says that they say we have renumbered the bib numbers outside of the initial download. Under this case, they're going to provide us with a CSV with the new bib numbers for these people, their last name, their first name, and their sex. Again, on a ini file like the entries ini, we're going to create a file that runs an ini. We're going to call this, under this is the bibs.ini. We open that. You'll notice, like the entries ini, it has a title. It has a control section where we're going to select the last name, which is the second field, equal to %2 for that second field, and select first name is equal to %3, which is the third value in that CSV, and select sex equals to %4. The next item we're going to want to do is selected the bib field and the selected message of %1, which is the first value in the CSV. We're going to have the data section. We're going to include that bibs.csv. Now we're going to have to create a file to run this, and what we're going to do is we're going to look at listings. I've already saved it, so we're going to edit that, and notice that the assign bibs from an ini.lst has a comment. This is going to assign numbers with an ini file. We're going to run the process ini file command and call the bibs.ini. So this is going to be using the ini file and the CSV to update those numbers. If you haven't already done it, we're going to go in there and we're going to delete the bib numbers. F5. We're going to go ahead and acknowledge yes. Just checking again, yes. So if we look at this, we're going to have the database is blank. We're going to go ahead and run the assign bibs from ini, and we should now see those new bib numbers in with corresponding to the last name, first name, and sex. Very easy, very simple. We only had to run that once, and then we forget about it. That won't be staying over to that file will be there in case it happens in the future. You can deal with those values and everything else. Very simple, very nice. Any function that you can do in an ini file, you can do here in the process ini file, and have a lot less steps, a lot less listings, and gives you a lot of capabilities that were so great about the entries.ini. If you have any questions on this or other videos, please contact support, and we'll hopefully see you on our next explanation video. Good day.